and click on auto grid. I have this nut. Feel the base slightly roundish, so screw less. 8 is good enough. Push it inside. Edit poly, base like this. Insert. Insert and then extrude it again. Nut bolt will create like this. One side is ready. You can click on mirror, copy, Y direction. I want one more. Copy is done, and now move it and place it. It's super easy. So once I can create this thing and apply this nut bolt everywhere, wherever I can see. So this is one part. Now duplicate, rotate. It's not 45, so do it twice. 90. Scale it down. One is here. Copy. Select both of them. Nut bolts. Now once you create all four of them, select all four and duplicate and move down. And down we can see clearly it's slightly smaller than this surface and slightly rectangular in shape. It's right now a little squarish in shape. And select this one. You can see polygons. All of them are selected. Scale in Y direction, it is slightly angular. See, basic structure of hand pump is ready. All the surfaces are visible properly. You can see shadow, highlights, everything. And make sure apply only one material to it. Looks clean and like all the shapes, everything is visible. And like this entire thing is only one solid selected, one solid geometry. There is no gaps in between. Only thing I feel this section, this pump should have slightly thickness because this part is visible. So you can just simply move it and then tap it. Done. It's not visible anymore. It becomes a solid geometry. This center line is not serving any purpose. I can delete this. Then these lines, I have to stitch them together, like from side, 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 not serving any purpose. So here it's perfectly fine. Here it's perfectly fine. Like how to optimize, because we have to create the model. After that, we have to optimize this also. Edge, select this one, collapse. Now double click, select all of them, backspace, delete it. So there's a problem. This one line I need this thing. This one is required because I cannot delete all of them, because one of this is required to generate, to hold its shape. Collapse. So optimizing also very important. Once you like fix everything, optimize nicely. This part I can keep it like this, or I can convert it to like this, depending upon a poly budget. Press F7. So just 7 and check the poly count. You can see 743 polygon, which is like pretty low poly. Pretty low poly. It should work perfectly. And you can see the slight alignment issue. And after creating, suppose you are like one side you corrected, you can just simply attach everything. Let's see. This is what I personally follow. Just finish one side. This is stitched or not, doesn't matter. Apply a symmetry in y direction. So it will create perfect symmetry irrespective of the model. If I have fixed this side, so this side also got fixed, and it's like a clean align. There is no alignment issue, equal distance everywhere. Those things are really important. Like this, we can create. It's super easy, super simple, and gives you nice detail effect. So like this you can create, and you can see if you check this image, I have shared this already in chat, so you can see I can create all like this detail, and this is small bend here. I can create this also, like as much as detail as possible, like which is visible in the shape. All these things I can create very easily. Like this surface, I can see clearly. There is slight surface difference change. So let's just collab, edit poly one more. After this also I can apply a one more edit poly, and now start editing that shape. I see this slight difference. Shift do, done. This entire section is slightly extruded. Slightly extrude, and then vertex mode, front or front side I can see. Make sure heal them perfectly. There shouldn't be any issue. Fix it, and then now if I want to like detail this surface, so there are a lot of, you can see these three loops are not serving any purpose, so I can just simply select this, collapse it, delete only one section which is required, rest everything is not required, and this center part is also not. If I want, I can get rid of this thing. But if I want to keep it also, now I can see the this section is slightly rounded and this surface also is rounded. So I can chamfer it. See, slightly rounded. I can create this rounded shape very easily. Grid is gone, perspective, vertex. Now all this vertex, center vertex, I have to make sure they are connected somewhere. This one, and select all of them and click on connect. 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 So it's a triangle, but it's perfectly fixed. So like this, I have to fix all the shape, size, or there is one more easy way to fix is select this one and this one, connect it. This is again a quad. One, two, three, four. Four sides. This is also correct. So like this, I can fix everything and correct all the shapes and create one geometry, solid geometry. Like basic idea is creating a solid geometry with correct topology. Everything should be quad, and like if there are like little, because wherever you have to reduce circular shape, you have to create a triangle. So those triangles are acceptable. Rest everything should be quad. Like this surface, you can see I have all the extra polygons. That is something also I can fix. Target weld, gone. Also gone. See, it's perfectly quad. So this is perfect geometry. You can see everything is quad. This is not non-quad and nicely connected everywhere. Geometry is fixed, clean, and ready. Like this, we can create a nice surface, nice shape, and like you can add details as much as possible. The whole idea is creating one single solid object with one shape, not to like I can create this with a box and this also with a box and then create this as a cylinder and place a box in between. No, that's not a correct way of modeling. And modeling means you have to generate everything in one solid. It's a prop, one prop. This ground can be separate, but the rest of the thing should be together. So generate this nicely. This cut I can see. This cut is not required. Is there a lot of scope of like fixing things? I can see connect these two and connect it. This one and this one connect like this. Then this edge is completely not required. See, entire thing not required. So like this, perfectly clean geometry with less number of polygons, unwanted loops are not there, everything is clean. Like this, we have to clean everything. So like it's not just about the construction of the model, it's about the get rid of all the unwanted loops, unwanted like polygons in between, optimize the model as much as possible and keep everything in quads as much as possible, and clean geometry, and proportionately all the polygons should have decent amount of polygon, like density of polygon. It should be even. Like this cylinder is 8-sided and this side, this is 18-sided, this is 8-sided. So lengthwise, thickness wise, you can see it's kind of looks similar like size. So that those things you need to keep in mind and generate everything. That's like I believe it's clear. Like you, I guess you understood. You are like getting this, like what I'm telling you. It's, this is my hand. You're getting it right.
Sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so I have shared the image already. So try to create this, and like if there's any issue, any problem, we can discuss it. And plus, Saturday, if required, we can have a doubt clearing session separately, like whatever we did in the entire whole week. And if you have any doubt regarding anything, like modeling related any issues, we'll discuss those things like an extra doubt clearing session. There is no attendance for it. It's just for doubt clearing. Okay.
Okay,
Okay,
sir.
sir.
Okay, just give me a second. I'll take
Hello,
a.
sir.
Yes, hello.
Sir, can I submit assignments afterwards because I'm not feeling well?
You're not feeling well, so your assignment, what happened to that? I didn't understand.
Like I'm in right now in quarantine right now. So can I submit my assignments afterwards?
Like, quarantine, you have access to system, right? Like you're not well or you just quarantined?
I'm not well and right now I'm in quarantine and I'm not well.
So like last week also you haven't submitted. So this week also, like when is you're supposed to submit? So it's piling up, all the backlog is piling up, right? So until now, unless you submit something, I don't know what you are doing, right? So if not all the submission, try to submit something like 2, 3 at least. So I can understand, okay, you are getting the point, or you understand, you're developing the understanding at least. So I like should be able to understand that and should be able to see it, right?
Okay.
Yeah. So like no, like if you are really not well, it's fine. You can send a message to student support, and a student support are asking for this thing, you will submit later. Because it's if I say okay and later like come down to me and ask why you haven't submitted, I need to have a like proof. Because office professional life works like this. You need to have everything documented. So if you are having issues, you can send me a mail or maybe a student support. I'll revert you back in that, so you can take another week rest, and then we can submit, right?
Okay, sir.
Okay. Just give me a second. I'll mark attendance. Uh, Present only Arnold not present. Ashwin, Prem, says Akshay, Ashwin, Gudas, Prem. Who is this then?
His Shomodeep is absent today.
I can see 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4 already. 1, 2, 3, 4. So Akshay, where is Akshay? Who is Akshay?
Sir, I'm here. I'm actually.
No, like, yes, of course you are Akshay. So why your name is not there?
I don't.
Okay, okay. I'll check, cross check it. So, and if it's not added to the list, I'll add it and update it. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Then I'll like practice this and like explore, like I have like explained the extrude and all this thing. You can try other options as well, other options also, and check, okay, what they do, what is their purpose, and what kind of effect they generate. So explore, because until and unless you explore, it will become very difficult to understand. Because each and every option button I cannot explain, because it will become like spoon feeding then. So you need to explore little bit. I'll explain whatever we are using, and plus few connected things, and rest there are a lot of options still there. So those things also check, and like try to experiment few things. If you want, you can create this shape, or if you want, you can create something else also, absolutely fine. So you have to experiment and practice. So do that, then we'll see. Okay, I'll see you on Wednesday.
Okay,
Okay,
sir.
okay.
Okay, sir.
Bye bye.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Okay, sir.